What happens when a small child starts to get into something he or she shouldn't? You wave your finger and say, "No." The child immediately withdraws its hand and maybe even cries. But what happens if the child turns right around and does the same exact thing? You punish the child. Well, that is what was about to happen to our today's character, because he turned right back around and started doing the opposite of what was expected of him. Please like and subscribe as you watch. A humble kitchen in a bustling town. The aroma of freshly baked bread fills the air. Alicia, a kind-hearted cook, who runs a busy hotel in the town, is busy preparing a feast to celebrate the mayor's birthday. The townsfolk is invited to this big celebration, and Alicia wants to make sure that everybody goes home satisfied. She even hired more people to assist her. Oh, what a beautiful day to cook for my neighbors. The flour, the spices, the love, all coming together to create a feast fit for kings and paupers alike. These are the times I love most, when everyone comes together and is happy. At least the less fortunate will get something to put in their stomach. Very true, Mom. I love such occasions too. We get an opportunity to make people smile. And also, these are the same people who keep our business going. The townsfolk throng our hotel since morning till closing time, enjoying your delicacies and in turn uplifting the business. One thing I learned from an early age is the teaching of not biting the hand that feeds you. If you look keenly at the story of the Israelites, when God sent Moses to set them free from their bondage in Egypt, they have Moses as their leader and God as their provider and guide. In spite of all the things going right for the children of Israel, they still found something to complain about. If these people stop coming to eat here, then their own single quote be any business for us. We have to appreciate and treat them well. I had not thought about it that way. You are very wise, Mommy dear. You learn new things every day, my dear. But in your life, you have to treat everybody that comes into your life well, since you never know if you'll need their help in future. Let me check how the guys are coping at the front. Please finish up with the salad.
Good day, Alicia. I've not had anything to bite for 2 days, and the scent of your cooking led me here. I know this is for the mayor's party, but might I trouble you for a bite to eat? I really am hungry.
Trouble? Nonsense. Sit, sit. A citizen like you deserves a hearty meal. The mayor was put in office by your vote, so there is no problem if you have a bite of his party meal. You are most welcome at my table. Colin sits at the table, eagerly awaiting his meal. The townspeople are chanting Maria's name and praising her for her generosity. Then enter Lord George, the town's mayor, accompanied by his entourage. The mayor surveys the scene with disdain.
What is this? A feast for peasants? Maria, how dare you waste your talents on these commoners? I only expected you to allow the ministers and the who's who in our society to this festival. What kind of people are this, Alicia? Don't you know the governor and his wife are attending?
My lord, these are not just commoners. They are your people, the people who put you in office. You serve them. Were it not for them, then you could not have been elected mayor. And they deserve to feast just as much as any nobleman. How soon have you forgotten? It really does not matter how much God blesses someone, they still find fault. Why is that?
You dare to defy me? I am your benefactor, the one who provides for you.
You may provide for me, my lord, but you do not own me. I will not bite the hand that feeds me, but neither will I turn my back on those in need. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. I sometimes wonder if that is not the same thing we do to God every day. He is the one that gives us everything we have and everything we need, and all we do is to bite the hand of the one who gives us our very life. Think about it, Mr. Mayor.
Don't start your sermons, Alicia. I am the mayor and nothing can happen to me. You better tell your friends to get used to my style of leadership.
I'm just going to tell you this. What happens when a small child starts to get into something he or she shouldn't? You wave your finger and say, "No." The child immediately withdraws its hand and maybe even cries. But what happens if the child turns right around and does the same exact thing? You punish the child. Well, that is what was about to happen to you, Mr. Mayor. Because you have turned right back around after the elections and started complaining and ignoring your people again. The townspeople are not impressed at the way the mayor is addressing them, and they promise to teach him a lesson. It will take the remaining 2 years, but they will vote him out of office. Since the mayor had made new rich friends like the governors, he doesn't want to associate himself with the people who put him in office. He doesn't know that there is a campaign going on amongst the townspeople to elect him out of office.
We need to work on the mayoral seat before George wakes up from his deep slumber. He actually forgot who put him where he is. He has forgotten the electorate, his sponsors, and now dines with the governors and senators. Yeah, I've been hearing rumblings about it. Seems like the townspeople are tired and want someone who can balance their needs with the interests of the investors and major shareholders. Exactly. It's a tough balance to strike, but it's good for the well-being of the town. We need someone who can prioritize both. Agreed. But remember, it's not just about making the investors happy. It's about ensuring the town thrives as a whole. Have you thought about who you'll vote for? I've been considering Alicia. She seems to have a good understanding of both sides of the equation. Plus, the current mayor seems to be, as the young people say, missing in action. We need someone who's actually going to be present and up to the task. Perfect choice. Alicia seemed like a solid choice. And if the current mayor isn't even around, it's clear we need to change. I believe Alicia can bring the balance and leadership this town needs.
Carl and Jerry, representing the investors and townspeople, approach Alicia and encourage her to stand for the mayoral seat. Alicia feels that she is not ready for this, but they convince her that she is the best candidate for the town, since she understands everyone and their needs. Alicia is hesitant to stand for the seat since she does not have enough resources, but they promise to sponsor her campaign. She agrees to the plan. Welcome to Channel 1 News at 7. Our top story is all about the town's campaigns, which is a hotly contested race between Alicia and George, who is the current mayor.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Alicia seems to be leading with 55% of the support, while George is trailing behind at 45%. That's quite a significant lead for Alicia. It seems like there's a lot of excitement in town about her candidacy.
It's refreshing to see someone like Alicia stepping up and gaining so much support. It shows that people are hungry for change and new leadership. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the campaign unfolds and if George can turn things around. But right now, Alicia seems to have captured the town's attention and support.
Stay tuned to Channel 1 for all the campaign updates and finally the election, which is in a week's time. Have a good evening.
Finally, the day of the election is here and the townspeople turn out in large numbers and vote widely in every region. The results are announced and amazingly Alicia wins overwhelmingly by 75%. There is celebration all over the town as George cries, remembering his arrogance to the same people who elected him. Congratulations, Alicia, on winning the mayoral elections. How are you feeling right now? Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm feeling incredibly happy and grateful for the support of the people who voted for me. It's a tremendous honor to be entrusted with this responsibility. What are your plans moving forward as the new mayor? My main focus will be on serving the community to the best of my abilities. I want to work tirelessly for the people who have put their faith in me. Additionally, I'm committed to putting God first in everything I do. I can be a more compassionate and effective leader, serving the needs of all members of our community. Thank you, Sarah. It's been a pleasure speaking with you.
I can't believe I let everyone down. I've failed them. I've failed myself. I don't know why they ever believed in me. I was so focused on my own ambitions, I forgot about the people who trusted me to lead them. Sometimes we get lost in our own pursuits and lose sight of what truly matters. What you did is biting the hand that is feeding you, which means being ungrateful towards the person who is helping or helped you. I just wish I could go back and change things. I wish I could show them that I am capable of being the leader they deserve. Human beings tend to forget the good done for them, even by God Himself. The Israelites in the Bible had Moses as their leader and God as their provider, yet they still complained despite blessings. This shows a common human character, ingratitude. When life gets tough, people often turn back to God, regretting their forgetfulness. It's a cycle of forgetting blessings until faced with hardship. This behavior raises the question, why? Perhaps it's human nature to focus on shortcomings rather than blessings, leading to a perpetual cycle of forgetfulness and regret. Hosea 13:6 When they were satisfied, they became proud and forgot me.
Let us all learn to appreciate people in our lives who support us and hold our hands. Let's not forget where we have come from. Let's pray that our God will help us do the right thing.